Hey guys, welcome to Tweek.O.Mix. Today we're making a banana bread. So this is banana bread that I've been making for the last couple of years, and it is really moist. Lasts up to about a week in an airtight container, and it is delicious. So we're just clicking on banana bread and we start cooking. Firstly, we're just preheating the oven to 180, which I am doing so. And next, we're greasing our deep side loaf tins. Now, you could do a normal bread loaf tin for this one, or a cake loaf tin. I've chosen a couple of small ones that I'm going to do today. Just show you. So I'm going to do, it's probably going to fill about 3 or 4 of these ones. And the next step is to pop 350 grams of ripe bananas. The riper they are, the sweeter they are. It's approximately about 4 bananas. You cut them into pieces. I've already went ahead and popped them into my Thermomix. They're frozen ripe bananas that I had, and I froze from a couple of weeks ago. So next, all right, just place the lid on and move it to speed 6. Great. So the next step is, it's telling me to add 130 grams of unsalted butter. Now, I'm not adding that much butter to my cakes. That is way too much. So this is one of the areas where I'm tweaking it. So instead of adding butter, I'm adding something a bit more healthier. So we're going to do 50 grams of olive oil. Alrighty. Yep, 49 is good enough. Alright, so I'll show you what happened to the banana in there as well. That's nicely all creamed up. And next, we're adding 150 grams of caster sugar. Another tweak, guys. So instead of the caster sugar, we're adding rapadura sugar. More of a healthier sugar, and you'll notice in my cookings, I'm always using either rapadura or xylitol. It says 150 grams. Once again, the ripe bananas are really sweet, so we don't need to put that much sugar in there at all. So I'm only going to halve that amount and put 75. Yes, it is a healthier sugar, but still, we still have to be mindful of how much sugar we are putting into our foods. All right, 85 grams. That's good enough. And next, yep, just closing up the lid and giving that a mix on speed 4 for 20 seconds. Next, just scrape down the sides as the Thermomix tells you to do so. Now once we've done that, I'll show you what it looks in the inside. So the oil and the sugar and the banana has all mixed up nicely. Just getting the sides in. And then we're adding the 2 eggs. However you feel comfortable cracking it in. That's 1 and 2. All right. Next, we'll just have to give that one a good mix as well. Just wiping my hands. And next, insert the lid again. Speed 4 for 10 seconds. So next is telling us 220 grams of plain flour. All right, the inside's looking like that. It's looking delicious. All right, let's just tar that because I moved the bowl out of the out of its spot. It just went back to 0. There we go. 220 grams of plain flour. So just around the blades. Don't add it directly on the blades. Just so it can mix up nicely. Ooh, very close there. So 220, 219, no problem. And 2 teaspoons of baking powder, which I've got ready on the bench, as you can see. Just grab my teaspoon. Alright, just make sure you level it out, otherwise too much baking powder can be too bitter. Alright, and next, 1 pinch of salt. Just going to add a little pinch, as you can see. And 1 teaspoon of bicarb soda, which I've got ready here. Once again, level it out properly. You don't want too much. Once again, this can make it too bitter as well. And next, 100 grams buttermilk. But that's the last ingredient. So before I add that, another tweak that I like to do to my banana bread is add some cinnamon and add some ground cloves. So I like adding a whole heaped spoon of cinnamon, teaspoon you can say. And cloves is pretty strong, so try to keep that at about 1/4 teaspoon. Right, they're done as well. And now it's telling me to add the 100 grams of buttermilk. So what I do here is, yes, another tweak. This is, I think, what, my 4th or 5th tweak for this loaf. I add a cup onto my measuring cup, which I'm pretty sure you can see from there. There you go. And what I do today is I add some of soy milk, so another tweak. I haven't used any dairy in this. So the only thing I have used that makes it not vegan is the eggs. So just weigh up 100 grams of the buttermilk, or of milk, just a bit over, that's fine. And to make my own buttermilk, I actually add some white vinegar. Just a tablespoon. I'm just going to free pour it in there. But if you add a tablespoon, oh, that's the end of my vinegar, and you give it a bit of a whirl, this actually turns into buttermilk. So it thickens up. It does not curdle your milk at all. It actually thickens up your milk. So it saves you from going and buying a carton of buttermilk, because usually you only end up using 1 cup of that buttermilk carton, and then in a couple of days it just goes off. So you end up throwing it out. So save money, make your buttermilk yourself. This just keeps the banana bread really, really moist. So let's just go ahead. It's thickened up nicely. So let's go ahead and pour that in. That's done. And next, oh, sorry. I thought buttermilk was the last ingredient, but it's got natural vanilla extract there, which I make my own vanilla extract with xylitol. So with xylitol and no alcohol, so the more healthier version. Again, this is a Thermomix recipe that I've used. So just give that a good mix. So I've made it with vanilla beans and xylitol. So just a nice spoon of vanilla. I think I've put too much of the vanilla, but all good. And then we go ahead and next, insert measuring cup. 20 seconds on speed 4. Press next, and you can free pour it into your prepared loaf tin now. So we're baking it for about 50 to 60 minutes. It does stay on there on 180 degrees or until a wooden skewer inserted into the center of the bread comes out clean. Yeah, and I'll show you a picture of my end result. Thank you. And by the way, if you are liking this channel, if you are liking my tweaks on all my Thermomix recipes, please don't be shy. Press that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I could get more videos, more recipes on this channel. Thank you so much.